Hey, Tap Brothers here, and today we're going to be learning the tack. The tack is a nifty move in parkour where you can hit off a wall with your foot or a tree like this or any type of obstacle, and you're going to hit and go from one place to another. So you can go up a level, across, you can go a cat leap. So this is very important, especially when the zombie apocalypse comes. You're stuck in a spot, you can't go anywhere, and you need to go up a level or change directions really quick. You can hit off that wall and spring off, cat leap or climb over, and avoid getting eaten. When we're practicing our tacks, we want to find a nice sturdy area to use, a sturdy wall, a sturdy tree with good grip. Now this tree is pretty good, it has a nice slant. That's another thing. If you can find something that's slightly slanted, it's going to be easier to practice your tacks. Now you want to wear shoes that have good grip, preferably tennis shoes. I've been training barefoot recently, and the reasoning for that, you can watch, there's a big explanation, but you can watch a video I did earlier about barefoot training. But yeah, you want to find a good slant if you can. If not, just find a wall that's grippy and with good shoes. So the key points with the tack, you want to think of it not as you're running and hitting off the wall. You want to think of it as you're using the wall to help push into a jump or to help go into a jump. So if you notice with the tacks, you want to get pretty close to your wall or to your ledge here. So when I come to it, I'm usually this close. So really, when I jump up to tack, I'm just pushing off with this foot into the direction I want to go. Another thing is, and this is very important because I've seen people and I've heard of people of totally snapping their Achilles tendons here if they go off the wall wrong. So at first you don't want to go full speed into the wall. Start off real slow, get close to it, and work on just pushing off. And now when you do this, this is the most important part. You want to make sure that you're on the balls of your feet here, or right here. You don't want to come in there on the heel, and you don't want to come in here unactivated or anything like that. You want to be ankle to be activated here. You go here on this part of the foot. And when I do my tacks, I rarely even touch my heel on there. It's mostly, it goes up and springs off. So really keep that in mind and work on that when you're going off your tack. Another thing is, you don't want your foot too high, or you won't be able to get the spring off that you need or as much power as you can take into your jump. Also too low. You can go low for certain things, but for a really good tack you want it about in the center. The second key point is when you're doing your tack, you put your foot on the wall, you want to use your arms and your body in coordination with this jump. So you're going to be using your arms to throw into the jump. You're also going to be using this opposite knee and leg to drive in the direction you want to go. So let's say I want to tack off here and land where these leaves are here. So what I need to do is, when I jump off here, my body's going to be facing in this direction. When I'm going to the jump, I'm going to drive this knee and my shoulders and my arms in that direction. And depending on how high I want to go, say if I want to jump to a cat leap here, I'm going to be driving my body up here and my arms up here with the knee driving. But in this case, I'm just going to be driving here to land on the leaves. So if you see here, tack and drive and land. So all this needs to be coordinated. Another key point is when you're landing from a tack, you don't want to hit and land sideways so your knees go to the side. You want to land so your knees can absorb and you go into the basic landing. Okay, the problems that most people have with this is they slip off when they try to go for their tack. They'll jump and their foot will slip and they can't go where they want to go. So the main reasons for that usually is they either start too far away from the wall of the tree here, so they jump from here and try to tack, and they're not going to have that momentum to push out. Another thing is they'll go too low on the wall, and so their momentum, instead of pushing against the wall and going this way, they're pushing onto their foot and it just slips down. Another thing is they don't put enough of their foot on the wall, so they'll just put the tip of their toes here, and that's not enough to grip you. You got to have from here, the ball of the foot up to get a good grip there. And then sometimes if your shoes are real slick or the wall's really slippery, that could cause issues as well. Alright, so we're about to teach a class, but I'm going to have Abraham here demo a tack vault real quick. There we go. That's how it's done, fellas. Alright, so go outside, find a nice tree or a wall that you can use, start working on these tacks. Remember to focus on those key points, and as always, train safe. Click on the link below in the description to check out awesome parkour clothing from Take Flight. Also, you can go to our website, learnmoreparkour.com, to pick up a free 5-day parkour training course and to join the Parkour Academy. And don't forget, if you like our